American Eagle Outfitters is an American clothing and accessories retailer, headquartered in the Southside Works neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was founded in 1977 by brothers Jerry and Mark Silverman as a subsidiary of Retail Ventures, Incorporated, a company which also owned and operated Silvermans Menswear. The Silvermans sold their ownership interests in 1991 to Jacob Price of Knoxville, TN. American Eagle Outfitters is the parent company of Aerie and formerly of 77 Kids. The brand targets 15 to 25-year-old males and females, with 911 American Eagle Outfitters stores and 158 Aerie standalone stores. In 1977, the first American Eagle Outfitters store opened in 12 Oaks Mall in Novi, Michigan. Some of the brand's popular products are low-rise jeans, polo shirts, graphic t-shirts, Henley shirts, boxers and briefs, outerwear, and swimwear. Development. American Eagle's beginning was with the Silverman family, which owned and operated Silverman's Menswear. By the mid-1970s, two of the Silverman brothers from the third generation of Silvermans in the family business were running the family business. Jerry Silverman was the president and CEO, while his brother Mark Silverman served as executive vice president and COO. The Silverman brothers were convinced they needed to diversify their product offerings in order to continue growing their company. They also recognized that the addition of new family-owned chains would then enable them to operate more than one store in the same mall. Their first attempt was to open American Eagle Outfitters in 1977, positioning it as a proprietor of brand name leisure apparel, footwear, as well as accessories for men and women, emphasizing merchandise suited for outdoor sports, such as hiking, mountain climbing, and camping. Stores were set up in shopping malls and a catalog was established. The chain grew for much of the 1980s. In 1989, the owners decided to refocus their business on American Eagle Outfitters, selling their other retail chains. At that time, there were 137 American Eagle Outfitters stores, including 37 in the United States. Despite the plans for quick growth after the reorganization, American Eagle Outfitters opened only 16 new stores by 1991 and the company was losing money. At this point, the Schottensteins, who had been 50% owners of the chain since 1980, bought out the founding Silverman family's interest. This change in leadership resulted in American Eagle finding its present niche, casual clothing for men and women selling private label clothes. Aerie opened the first Canadian store in 2001. When the company began trading on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange in the second quarter of 1994, it had 167 stores and a healthy cash flow. With the cash infusion from the IPO, the company opened more than 90 new stores within the next year. Several new executives joined the company in 1995 and 96, leading to another change in the target demographic. The company now wanted to reach more women and focus on people between the ages of 18 and 32. The strategy worked, and over the next 5 years, revenues quintupled to $1 billion by 2000. As of January 28, 2012, American Eagle operated 911 American Eagle Outfitters stores, 158 Aerie standalone stores and 2177 Kids stores. The company also had 21 franchised stores operated by franchise partners in 10 countries. On January 22, 2014, then CEO Robert Hansen stepped down and Jay Schottenstein became interim CEO. Finances and operations. On March 15, 2005, the company adjusted its accounting of rent expenses and construction allowances after the Securities and Exchange Commission noted that a number of companies had been improperly logging these items. Due to disappointing product execution in the women's category, American Eagle posted only a 3% gain in the 2013 second quarter profits and the stock price dropped. Corporate and headquarters. In mid-2007, American Eagle Outfitters moved its headquarters from Warrendale, Pennsylvania to a more urban location at the Southside Works complex in Pittsburgh. The cost of the buildings and adjacent property was approximately $21 million. The addresses of the buildings are 19 Hot Metal Street and 77 Hot Metal Street, with the numbers symbolizing the first store opening in 1977. The facilities of the Southside Works campus include a private garage, a lab store for each brand, photo studio and in-house cafeteria. Other offices are located in NYC. Staffing partnership. In June 2008, the company signed an exclusive staffing agreement with JBCSTYLE. This agreement encompassed all of American Eagle Outfitters' freelance staffing needs in New York City as well as any outsourced permanent search. The company has opted to engage JBCSTYLE's sister company Jonathan Beth Consultants to manage payroll for all corporate hourly employees. American Eagle Outfitters has renewed its agreement with JBCSTYLE for 2 subsequent years. Franchise agreement. In June 2009, the company signed the franchisee agreement with MH Al-Sayr, one of the leading retailers of the Middle East. The agreement will see the introduction of the first stores outside the North American market, with the first 2 opening in Dubai and Kuwait on March 16 and March 25, 2010, respectively, and a store which opened on October 15, 2011 in Kaislik near Beirut, Lebanon. Another store opening followed in June 2012 in Hamra Street, Beirut. Stores and other brands, items are placed on white wooden shelving, tables, or clothes racks. The clothes in high-volume stores are hung on wooden hangers, and lower-volume stores have basic black hangers. There are also usually sofas, chairs in the back of the store, usually along with a flat-screen television. The floors are typically wood or concrete. The theme and displays change based on seasonal lines and promotions. Music is played at a quiet volume to cater to older people. Aerie. In February 2006, American Eagle launched the Airy Lingerie sub-brand, targeting the American 15 to 25-year-old female demographic segment. In addition to lingerie such as a wide variety of bras and other undergarments, the Aerie line also sells dormwear, active apparel, loungewear, accessories and sleepwear. What started as a sub-brand quickly became a standalone concept in its own right, featuring a complete fitness line, called Aerie Fit. The Aerie brand is sold in American Eagle Outfitters stores, online through the American Eagle website, and in standalone Aerie retail stores. The first standalone Aerie store opened in August 2006 in Greenville, South Carolina, and was followed by 2 more test stores later that year. As of December 2010, there are currently 147 standalone Aerie stores in the United States and in Canada. Aerie has started a campaign that focuses on promoting their models unregistered trademark real bodies. This entails their slogan Aerie Real and adding to their advertisements that models seen have not been retouched. Doing this is a way that they have chosen to take a stand against the use of photo manipulation in media. Martin Plus Osa. The company's second standalone lifestyle concept, launched in 2006 and targeted men and women from 28 to 40 years of age. It featured cashmere sweaters and casual clothing for an older target audience. They also sold products by Fred Perry, Ray-Ban, Adidas, Onizuka Tiger, and Hobo International. In March 2010, management announced that all 28 Martin Plus Osa stores would be closed, after a failed attempt at success in retail markets, causing AO, Incorporated to lose up to $44 million. 77 Kids. In October 2008, American Eagle released and launched 77 Kids, a line of clothing aimed at children from 2 to 10 years of age. Initially an online-only concept, AEO opened its first 77 Kids store on July 15, 2010, in the mall at Robinson in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and 8 others followed that year. Expansion continued throughout FY 2011. 77 Kids stores, meant to be a fun shopping experience for younger children, featured interactive games and activities throughout the stores that children could play with while shopping. American Eagle Outfitters announced on May 15, 2012, that it would sell or close all 22 of the 77 Kids stores by the end of July 2012. Robert Hansen, who became CEO in January 2012, said 77 Kids had a loss after taxes of roughly $24 million on sales of $40 million in the 2011 fiscal year. On August 3, 2012, American Eagle Outfitters completed the sale of its 77 Kids to Aerie 2 Corporation, a company formed by Ezra Dubar, the former chairman and CEO of The Children's Place. Aerie renamed the stores to Rom in 2013. International expansion: American Eagle opened its first Canadian store in 2001, followed by a store in San Juan, Puerto Rico. In 2010, AEO opened stores in Kuwait, Riyadh, and Dubai. A store in Kaislik near Beirut, Lebanon, was opened on October 15, 2011. A store in Cairo, Egypt, opened in late 2011. In September 2011, 2 stores opened in Moscow, Russia. Its first store in Jordan opened in November 2011 in the brand-new Taj Mahal. Its first store in Tokyo, Japan opened on April 18, 2012. The first store in Tel Aviv, Israel, opened in February 2012, after the Israeli-based clothing retailer FOX signed a contract with AEO. Currently, there are also stores in Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, as well as in Warsaw, Poland. American Eagle Outfitters opened its first store in the Philippines in March 2013. American Eagle is also opening stores in Mexico. The first opened in Mexico City at Fashion Mall Perisa on February 20, 2013 and at Centro Santa Fe on June. Another is scheduled to open in Guadalajara later in 2013 at Fashion Mall Galerías Guadalajara. In 2014 the company financed the rescue and renovation of the Jardín Edith Zar Nchez Ramirez Pocket Park in Mexico City. American Eagle has also expanded to the United Kingdom in November 2014. So far they have stores in Westfield London, Westfield Stratford City, and Bluewater. The Westfield London store opened on November 14, 2014, the Westfield Stratford City store on November 17, 2014, and the Bluewater store on November 19, 2014. American Eagle Outfitters opened its first store in Muscat, Sultanate of Oman, on October 3, 2015. New American Music Union. American Eagle was the primary sponsor of New American Music Union, a music festival at Southside Works in Pittsburgh on August 8 and 9, 2008. The concert featured Gnarls Barkley, Spoon, the Raconteurs, and Bob Dylan and his band. The festival, which had been planned as an annual event, did not return for a second year because American Eagle had moved away from using music as a marketing tool. Controversies. Strike equals. In 2004, Textile and Apparel Workers Union Unite Here launched the American Vulture back-to-school boycott of American Eagle in protest of alleged workers' rights violations at the company's Canadian distribution contractor National Logistics Services. On the 2007 second quarter conference call, CEO James O'Donnell clarified the American Eagle's relationship with NLS and its effect on business. He explained, Abercrombie & Fitch lawsuits since 1999, Abercrombie & Fitch has sued American Eagle Outfitters at least 3 times for allegedly copying its designs and its advertisements. On all occasions, American Eagle prevailed in court under the statement that A&F cannot stop American Eagle from presenting similar designs, since such designs cannot be copyrighted in the United States. Nevertheless, American Eagle clothing designs have since trended away in appearance from Abercrombie & Fitch designs. The merchandise offered by American Eagle is considered to be retro vintage cost-efficient clothing, whereas Abercrombie & Fitch merchandise has become an internationally known near-luxury line of clothing with preppy, high-grade, and high-priced fashions, on the same level with that of companies such as DePolo Ralph Lauren Company. Judges have generally ruled that giving Abercrombie exclusive rights to market its clothing in a certain way would be anti-competitive. References. External links, official website ae.com/GO, 77 Kids, American Eagle Outfitters SEC filings.